2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, penis face. Nope.
Check. The seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Yeah, that's loud. She sells seashells by the seashore. Is that good?
That's good.
Good.
Hold on. Try it again.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Ted's dick tastes like shit.
That's because it was in your ass. Not to your knowledge, of course, because you were roofied.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
We're just doing a sound test. What's the problem? Calm down.
Jesus Christ.
Calm down, Tonto.
Tonto never got upset about anything.
Yeah. Because he was the Lone Ranger's lackey. Of course, he never got upset about anything.
But how am I Tonto? If I'm getting upset, how am I Tonto?
No, I just heard there's an expression on the news where they said Putin over Ukraine, he went full Tonto, which I don't know what that means.
I don't even understand.
He went full Tonto, which means I guess he just went completely fucking rogue. He went off the grid.
But
went apeshit.
Tonto never did any of those
I know,
things.
that's why it doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. Because Tonto was very subservient to the Lone Ranger, so he would never do anything because he doesn't think for himself. He just does exactly what he's told. So that's why it doesn't make any sense. I agree with you.
Oh, man. Are you saying you're Tonto?
I do exactly what I'm told. Remember the movie Aliens? Do not attempt to grow a brain. That's me. Do not attempt to grow a brain.
Oh, my God.
We got to talk about this on the show, by the way. This is good stuff.
We can talk about anything you want, Teddy. All right. Are you ready?
Yes. Sound levels are good? All right.
Sound levels are great. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, everybody. My name is Matt, and welcome to the Real 3 Idiots podcast. With me, as always, is Teddy.
Hola. Glad to be here. You're the problem is you're very easily amused.
Ted, how long have we been hanging out together? 15 years?
It's kind of disconcerting.
I'm just, you know what? It's amazing to me. After 15 years, I'm still surprised at what you say.
That's why you're amusing to me.
It's like if you're like, it would be like after being married for 15 years, your wife came home and blew you in a different way. You'd just be like, baby, that's why I love you.
Or just blew some guy in a different way in front of you.
What? Ted, I can't, man.
Anyway.
What in the... Yeah, Teddy. Oh, man.
Proceed.
Okay, Teddy, I have a little bad news for you. Dave is going to miss another show, but we hope to have him back next week. Okay? He's actually officiating again.
I love Dave. I hope to see him soon.
Why do you say it like that? When you say it like that, it sounds terrifyingly creepy.
He's a good guy. And he looks good. I mean, no, I'm just being honest.
Okay, so Dave will never be coming back, and we are desperately in search of a new producer. That is obvious. Dave is now hiding from whatever kind of stalking Ted is doing to him. Oh man, yeah. So he's actually officiating again this week. He's and I kind of thought this was bullshit, but he's officiating the pillow fighting national championships.
That sounds kind of hot. So I mean, when I think of a pillow fight, I think of like a woman's sleepover with lingerie or something. So I mean, what does that actually entail? This
is a real thing, dude. They honestly.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, the pillow fighting. Yeah, so it's like almost like MMA, except they just have pillows and they're like really. They have some bad intentions with those pillows. There's some bad intentions.
How can you have MMA with pillows? They're just pillows. I don't think you can like.
No, I'm saying these are like professionally trained athletes with like pillows. I'm assuming they're not lead-weighted pillows, and they're like really trying to hurt each other with those pillows as best they can. But it's a pillow, so I mean,
yeah. There's nothing in the pillows, man. It's just pillow fighting.
So it's like feathers in like a normal pillow. It's just feathers in the pillow.
Yeah, it's not like knives in the pillow or anything.
Right. But I mean, when you create a lot of lag and load with the pillow like the golf swing, I mean, you could actually technically create some, momentum and,
how would you know? If it had anything to do with golf swing, how would you know?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. But, like a rat tail, like when you wet the end of a towel and you like rat tail somebody, remember like in summer camp when you were a kid? You'd rat tail them and you can create a weapon with a towel.
I did not go to summer camp, but every time you tell me summer camp stories, I get more and more nervous, and I'm afraid my kids are going to have kids and send them to summer camp, and I don't know how they'll be molested. I just don't understand it. Oh my God! No, I guess it's kind of a big deal. They have their own style of pajamas. They have special slippers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We could get a team together.
So it's like women's lingerie football or something.
Oh,
Sort of like
Teddy, that's
kind of along those lines.
Teddy. X-League football is a real thing, and
Yeah.
it's coming.
Yes.
And if all goes well, we will be part of X-League football.
Yes.
Don't kid yourself, man. That is a real deal.
With emphasis on coming. Just
Ted,
just joking.
Ted, you cannot say. Oh man, you cannot say shit like that. I mean, you can, but you can't.
Of course.
Oh man, you're killing me.
I mean,
All
just coming like isn't like you're going to come from here to there. What are you talking about?
are you?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Ted. No one got that. No one listening understood that reference. Thank God. Oh man, you are killing me. All right. So Teddy, I thought since we have listeners in other countries that it might be cool if we said hello to them in their own languages. Are you up with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we've got 5 different countries that we have listeners in. So I figured out how to say hello in these different languages. And I guess I'll do it. And then if you want to say it also, you can. Okay, so you ready? In Malaysia, they speak Malay. And they say, let's see, let me see if I can do this right. Kerja tan yen. Kerja tan yen.
Yeah, I have no idea, so I'm going to defer to you. For
Okay,
that.
so yeah,
I have no idea.
and in Croatia, they obviously speak Croatian, Darkanje.
Okay.
All right. In India, and there's a lot of languages in India, so I just picked
Yeah.
Urdu.
Okay.
Let's see, Hakakam.
Okay.
In Norway, I love saying hello to all these people.
Yeah.
Hanyab.
Okay.
And then for all our Ukrainian listeners, and we know you're going through a whole lot of stuff, we just want to say hello to you. Masta Buya.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice to kind of reach out to the people that are out there in all the different countries.
Sure.
And, for all you people in America, hello.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, God bless Ukraine for what those poor people are going through, and in these times, God bless.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Teddy, we have a new sponsor, and when we say that stuff, I actually feel I'm kind of uncomfortable, but the people sponsoring us literally gave us an idiotic amount of money. We are now making money. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we are now making money.
Well,
but,
I love them, whoever they are.
Well, you know what? I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if you're gonna think that. I think our sponsor is probably gonna be very unpopular.
Really?
But we can't really start turning people down.
Sure. Well, who might they be?
Well, why don't I just read the spot and then we can just go on from there and we'll just kind of go forward with it and. Teddy, it's about money. So everybody, it's about money.
It's all about the Benjamins?
Yeah, we're kind of whores, so I'll just go ahead and do it.
Run around Sue?
Is she that big? You have to run around her? Can we just walk? All right. Attention Americans and other low people. We at the Real 3 Idiots podcast would like to say how great we think Vladimir Putin is. Any jokes about President Putin having a small penis is totally untrue. Despite repeated stories and anecdotal evidence, this is a lie. Mr. Putin did not invade Ukraine because he feels inferior, nor is he making up for past failures. He did this to free the Ukrainian people from a life of deciding for themselves and the unhappiness that goes along with that. And finally, while it is accurate that Mr. Putin rescues hundreds of dogs and cats each year, there is absolutely no evidence that he had sex with any of them. All the people in the village who claim that were so distraught, they all committed suicide. Together. People of low countries, thank you for your time. It's a money, Ted, it's all about the money.
Sure.
I don't support...
Did you get paid in Stoli vodka for that one?
Ted, we got paid in real gold. Yeah, real gold money. So, it's all about what you got to do. And
Well, Stalin was a good guy too. He actually gave little old ladies a ride. He would stop his motorcade and give. I don't know if you knew this, but back when he was alive, he would actually stop his motorcade and give little ladies a ride when he wasn't murdering 25 million people of his own country. for some bullshit agricultural revolution. Just FYI. So yeah, I guess it kind of balances out, right?
So is that really what we're doing right now? We're really gonna just I mean, Ted, it was so much money, but I don't really want to glamorize, Stalin. I know how much you love Stalin. If you want to get your Hitler reference in, go ahead.
No, Stalin and Hitler are the same thing. Honestly, I don't know if anybody knew this, but actually the Russians actually fought the Germans in World War II more fervently than the Americans did. So actually the Russians did more to fight the Germans and beat the Germans than the Americans did, because the Americans only got involved in World War II because the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. Just FYI. I mean, I'm sure everybody who's
I've never heard that. The Japanese did what?
When the Germans remember the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Germans?
Germans, yeah. Don't stop them, yeah. No, that was the only reason. That was the only reason the Americans got involved in World War II, because the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. But other than that, I mean, they might have eventually joined the war, but it was a lot sooner because of that. But the Russians had been fighting the Germans the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's our history.
Yeah.
The history date today in history with Ted.
That's your hysterectomy lesson for the day.
Ted, that is so not a thing. All right. Oh, man. I guess, I know. Teddy, last week at the end of the show, we asked fans to come up with some crazy, weird sports. Do you have any recollection of that whatsoever?
I have no recollection.
Yeah, no shit.
Could you please remind me?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. You seem just a little bit fucked up yet.
Like ping
last
pong?
Week. No.
Ling or ping pong? I don't know. I can't remember.
No. So, we got some info, but unfortunately, almost all the stuff we got was just ideas about you doing regular sports with sweaty firemen.
Well, actually, a sport I love in the Olympics is actually badminton, because the little thing they hit between the net is called the shuttlecock. I don't know if you're aware of that.
What is wrong with you?
That's a real thing. So the shuttlecock is that little thing with the little fan on the end. It's got the little red ball on the end.
Yes.
It's called a shuttlecock.
Ted, we have a podcast. We can say anything we want, and you're obsessed with saying the word cock.
No, it's shuttlecock.
Oh, my God. Okay, Ted, would there be any more penis references you would like to get out? Any more sports-related penis references?
I'm done at this point.
Okay, all right. So, like I said, most of the sports, in fact, almost all the stuff was just ideas of you doing sports with firemen. The other stuff the other stuff.
What about policemen, security guards? You know what I mean? Because some people can't become firemen, so they just become security guards. So I mean,
Ted, is there a story behind that? Do you want to tell us that?
Well,
how long were you a security guard, Ted? All right. No. So what I'm saying is that that, and then we had some other suggestions for sports, but most of them involve farm animals, and I think a lot of it's just physically impossible, even for you. Yeah, I'm almost positive that that most of our listeners are slightly deranged. Yeah. So let me ask you this right now: are you prepared for Ted's Tips for 20s?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I got another jingle. You
Sure.
ready? You ready?
Yeah.
It's time for Ted's Tips for 20s. He's a drunk, and you probably shouldn't listen to any of this.
No, folks, you're going to like this one. So this is Ted's Tips for 20s. I fucked that up by saying that. It was like sounding she sells seashells by the seashore, except I said Ted's Tips for 20s, except I botched it. But anyway, listen.
Can I just, before you start, can I just do Matt's Tips for 20s?
You have a tip? I'd love to hear it.
I'll just do a really quick one.
You know stuff.
Boys and girls, stop drinking and doing drugs right now, because when you hit your 50s, this shit will literally come back and make you sound insane. Okay, now it's your turn, Ted.
Okay. Thank you. That's not passive aggressive at all, by the way.
No, I was trying to be super aggressive.
It's not microaggressive. It's macroaggressive. Is what you're saying.
Yes.
Anyway, so ladies in your 20s,
God.
I like how you flinched on that one. This tip is for you. Okay, so ladies, here's the bottom line. You met your guy. You think this is a keeper. This is the guy you want to have babies with and spend the rest of your life with, but you're just not sure because that shiny new car spell has not worn off yet. Here's what you do. You're not sure if this is the guy because you might fuck this up. If you guess wrong on this one, this might cost you 10, 20 years, a couple of kids, and a lot of misery. So let me save you a lot of time and effort. Oh, you're going to like this one.
Okay, go ahead.
This is good. Okay, so here's the guy. He's a viable candidate for kids and a future.
Okay.
But you're not sure.
I think the word is husband.
Because he's cool. Yeah, husband, life partner, whatever it is. Here's what you do. You go out and get this is going to be counterintuitive. You go out and get the guy super drunk in a safe space, because some people when they get drunk, they